Desde su infancia, Sam Kean pensó que sería un científico, pero finalmente estudió literatura inglesa. Su interés nunca disminuyó y terminó por combinar ambas pasiones. Actualmente es un connotado promotor de la ciencia a través de sus libros, como El pulgar del violinista, en donde aborda el caso de las características genéticas que le dieron a un músico la capacidad de doblar sus dedos, más allá del promedio común humano. Con estos curiosos casos, ¿quién intenta superar en sus lectores la aversión a la ciencia?
I think in general, both with young people and I think with adults too, one of the problems is people see science as a little intimidating. They thought it was too hard or something like that. So you want to make sure that people know science is fun, that it's a very human activity. There are sad things, there are happy things. There are ethical worries about that. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing when you're tinkering things. And one thing you really learn about genetics is that it's almost impossible to just tweak one little gene and have that be the only thing that happens. There are always things that interact with that gene, or maybe it's a system of 10 genes working together. So changing one will end up changing how the other ones work. So you do have to be careful about that. But I do think most scientists are aware of those things, and they are fairly careful about what they're doing with them.
King también ha abordado el tema de las lesiones en el cerebro en otro de sus libros, La historia de los neurocirujanos en duelo, modificaciones de las capacidades mentales y el futuro de la inteligencia.
I think it's going to be very exciting. I'm not someone who thinks that some people say that machines can't be conscious or the machines cannot think. I'm not someone who thinks that. I think that we will start to see machines who do something sort of like thinking. I think it'll be a different kind of thinking than human beings do because the machines obviously won't have bodies like we do. They'll be different. But I do think that we can replicate and maybe even create some sorts of intelligence on machines, and hopefully we'll be able to use those for good, productive things.
King comenta sobre Internet, el futuro de la ciencia y la responsabilidad que tenemos.
I do think it has helped in that it's easier to find information, easier to at least reach out and connect with people who are doing similar things to you. But yeah, in some ways it's more of the same of what we're used to, where people are always going to be interested in using science to make money. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But you do hope that science can be something that is universal. A lot of it is supported by, national programs, taxpayer dollars. So I would support making as much of that available to the public as possible.
Noticias 22, Víctor Gaspar.